All right, welcome back to The American Dream. A new study came out that millennials, 64% of you like working for a company that has a social impact. This is a guy who demonstrates that as well as anyone. Lance Groth, CEO of the Collective Access, a movement going nationwide, helping kids in that entrepreneurial setting, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Not to mention, as a profession, one of the best 1031 guys on the planet. So we're going to talk a little bit about that stuff as well, provide some knowledge. What's the latest with you, man? Good to have you in here.
Always good to be in here. Latest with me is trying to keep the onslaught of information organized and controlled. Because, like you're right, it's a lot of kind of young professionals that kind of tagged on to this charitable idea.
So I want to talk about what you do with Collective Access specifically, sure. But before we get into that, you and I have met plenty of times now. You have a passion that's really insane. You're like delusionally passionate. We're at the top of a high-rise, having coffee. You could see all of California from this coffee, and you're like, man, we need to change the world. All those people out there, they're outdated. I mean, you're like yelling at a city. I'm like,
why are you bringing that up?
Well, you got a bone to pick for the city. But I mean, you have a lot of passion. I mean, you want to change the world, and that's not even just paying lip service. You're serious.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, yeah, that's just a fact. I'm like trying to come out with a casual way to say it, without making it such a big statement. But yeah, truth is, it's like, yeah, we're brand new. Like one of my mentors always tell me, we live at the top of time. You know, like you and I were here, and everything that was or came before us, and we get to learn and build off that. So we're living in kind of this digital age where we have unlimited access to information. So why not change the world, change the way things kind of move, and change the way people communicate, change the way people share information, because we're pretty much living in one of the best times ever.
Oh, it's an insane time. And when you have a passion like you, the opportunity to aggregate attention and to really create a movement, it's never been like this before. And it's all because of this stuff.
Not at all.
Right?
In all honesty, it is kind of like this digital movement. It's, back in the days, people had to communicate hand to hand. They had to share information through the newspaper, wait at 7 p.m. to get the news about the rest of the world. Now, if I want to find out what's going on in the rest of the world, I can just hop into somebody's live feed in Bangladesh and see what's going on the ground floor. So it's just kind of, it would be a disservice not to take advantage of the fact that we have unlimited access to information and we know how to work together.
Collective Access, tell us about it.
Simple. A bunch of young professionals teaching kids kind of business etiquette and how to connect. The way we do it, simple. We teach them how to network, shake hands, maintain eye contact, an old archaic etiquette. But
some old school stuff. We just talked about all the new school stuff with digital and social.
Yeah.
You're talking old school relationship and handshakes.
But it's a balance because with anything that's new, it will have some bad side effects. The Industrial Revolution was great for transportation, but then it demolished the environment, and then we had environmental protection. The digital revolution is great for information, speed, and transparency, but it has this kind of small little subtle side effect on human connection where people, when they have 1,000 friends, they think, okay, I have 1,000 connections, real bonds, but that's like a synthetic form of connection. So we teach them like, yes, you can have 1,000 friends, it's a great tool, but remember to sit down, have a conversation, meet in person, and not just click like and come talk to them.
We're the most connected, disconnected people that ever inhabited Earth. I'm writing a book, American Dream 2.0, and it's talking about those old school strategies, meeting this new school world. We got to give you a chapter in it.
I'll take
Can you write?
I'll take
you
a
can
small.
Talk well.
No, I can talk decently, but I don't think you want me writing.
We got editors for that.
I'll spell
get you in.
wrong.
Hey, so the American Dream, we talk a lot about real estate. I'm going to shift gears here because you're very well known for your expertise in this 1031 space, which is really tax advantages when you're selling properties. Give us a good nugget for all the people who engage in our show for that real estate knowledge.
Simple. You can in real estate, a lot of people get attracted to real estate because of the incentives and the financial benefits.
Sure.
But the truth is, when you go through that entire process, at the point of sale, it is a taxable event. And there's so many laws and guidelines that actually dictate that one singular point. So many clients get so upset at the closing costs at this. I didn't see this coming.
Right.
You want to have little tools like a 1031 exchange that can help you defer your state tax, federal tax, and your depreciation recapture tax so that you're saving your clients an average of 33% of their profit as far as maybe taking 5% commission or 3% commission. It is this ginormous tax benefit that helps them save money and protect their capital. So I'm a bit aggressive in sharing their information because I'm like, you know what, I think your clients would like to save money, just saying.
Well, I mean, you need to be aggressive now because it's a boring topic. You're talking about taxes. I mean, the 1031 is a line in the 70,000 pages of tax code. But when you're discussing it for the consumers that are watching on how you can sell investment property, I noticed you were kind of speaking a little more B2B.
Yeah.
We have the best realtors all across the country engaged in this show. You're actually giving some advice to the professional.
Yeah, big time. And with me, it's in elementary school, I was a smart kid in class, but I wasn't that jerk that was like, oh, you guys don't get it. I would just be like, I get it, and then I'll turn around and I'll help my friends. It's the same thing in real estate. It's if you have this knowledge, don't consolidate it to yourself, but share it with other professionals in the industry, because if you help other professionals, they'll help you. I can't tell you how many times realtors give me a call like, hey, Lance, I got a referral for you, or hey, Lance, I know somebody that could use your services. And half of the time, they only know me from contacting them to simply share academic information. So it's a bit of a group hug, a little, academic kumbaya.
We do these cool graphics on Instagram now. Sometimes you show up there because you always have these good quotes. Today was, got knowledge, be loud about it. That'll showing up on Instagram here soon enough. Lance Groth, the man, the myth, the legend, Collective Access. It's a serious movement for kids in that entrepreneurial journey, old school strategies, but 1031, whether you're a consumer that owns investment property or you're a realtor, good guy to connect with. Lance, always good to have you on the show, man.
Always good to see you.
All right, brother. More of the American Dream coming up next. Welcome back to the American Dream. This guy, man, you got a resume that's a mile long. Entrepreneur, author, radio star, real estate guru, and now the founder of the Business Growth Celebrity Academy. Brandon Rhymes, man. Good to have you on the show.
Awesome to be here, man. Yeah,
so full disclosure, I've known Brandon for a decade.
Yeah.
And man, your story, your journey has just been awesome. Here we are today in Cali.
It's awesome. Great to be back and taking advantage of this American dream, the entrepreneurship opportunity that we all have. It's amazing.
So tell us where your passion comes from. So anyone who doesn't know your story, just that journey for you, what's it look like?
You know, real quick synopsis is longtime quarterback on my sports teams. I was the quarterback, Dad was the coach.
Yeah.
So we've all seen that dynamic play out, you know. Pop Warner Super Bowl #1, state championship games, and that leadership role has transformed me into a businessman that I am today.
How so?
So what I've done is I've been the leader on the team. I've always been the one to take action, been the one to rally the troops, make things happen. So now I'm quarterbacking a different game. I'm quarterbacking transactions for my buyers, sellers, investors.
Now this is on the real estate side.
On the real estate side.
Big real estate
Platinum.
star out in Tampa.
That's right. Platinum MVP Realty is my company. I'm the owner. So we're quarterbacking those deals. We're also quarterbacking introductions to our 60 to 80 plus show partners. So we bring on CPAs, financial advisors, attorneys.
Now we're switching gears here and talking about your radio show. Yeah,
that's right. So with the radio show, we want to be that quarterback on the team for our consumers and help them as a consumer advocate as well. You know, in that local market, helping them avoid a lot of the commission-based advice that's so prevalent. You know, we talk about the clickbait online, or if it's face-to-face.
The online world has just gotten bad. It's the modern day snake oil salesman.
Exactly.
It just gets so bad on there. Well, people need the advice, which is what you do. So you've partnered with legend of the UFC, Hall of Famer Ken Shamrock.
Yeah.
And you guys are doing this Business Growth Celebrity Academy. So
that's right.
If you don't know, Ken Shamrock is one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time.
Yes.
Even still fighting?
Hall of Famer. He wants to fight Hoist Gracie. Hoist Gracie's ducking him. He wants Hoist Gracie. Tell him he wants Ken Shamrock.
How old is Ken Shamrock now?
I believe he's 52, 53.
Still getting in the octagon. That's just crazy.
He would for the right fight. I think. Right now he's pretty much
well, he's
training hard. He's still in great shape, training hard, man.
So you guys are working together on this model that really is supposed to empower other entrepreneurs on basically celebritizing themselves?
That's right. Business Growth Celebrity Academy. So if you own a business or a salesperson, any industry really, it's teaching you the model of how to become a celebrity, how to become well-known in your marketplace. So it's doing that through the power of harnessing the power of the media, starting your own radio show, utilizing the content that you create because we have cameras in studio now. So now everything that you're creating content that you can then repurpose on Facebook, Instagram, you name it, the platform. You can dominate that platform and become known as a local celebrity and take advantage of living the celebrity lifestyle through barters, through all the key relationships, being able to reach out to your local mayor, local and national celebrities. You know, for example, on my show, I've had the mayor of Tampa, Clearwater, and St. Pete, the big three.
Sure.
I've had Warwick Dunn, former NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year, Jarek Robbins, Grant Cardone, all types of cool people on my show, and that helps elevate my status as well and create credibility.
And what's the common message when these guys are coming on your show? What are they speaking to?
We're doing a lot of stuff about philanthropic. You know, Warwick Dunn, his story was pretty amazing. His mom was killed. You know, so he does one of the best former NFL players, in my opinion, in terms of giving back. He's helped something like 155 single parents gain home ownership through his program, Warwick Dunn Charities. So those types of things are the stories that we want to highlight. You know, Grant Cardone's heavy on the real estate game and motivational. Jarek Robbins, I mean, how cool is that for me? Tony Robbins was one of my favorites. I went to his business mastery course in Namale, Fiji back in 2010. So, you know, one of my favorite mentors, to be able to have his son on my show multiple times and kind of chat with him and talk about that.
Wow, very cool. Before I let you go, you are one of the top guys in Tampa. Tell us real quick about the Florida market.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, Florida in general, I mean, it's a hot market. It's similar to what you're seeing across the country. There's low inventory. If a property's priced right, there's multiple offers, highest and best, it's gone like that. It's important for sellers to be informed and understand how they properly position their property. Thinking about, you know, Alexa, Amazon, you know, the Amazon Alexa, the Google Home, thinking about those types of trends. You want to get with the brokerage that's going to be looking into the future and seeing what the trend is, an early adapter. You know, somebody that's going to be an early adapter when it comes to marketing your property. If not, you're going to be left in the dust.
Tampa's a great town. Brandon Rhymes, like I said, successful entrepreneur, author of this book here. What is this book? Is this a new one here?
That's Become the MVP in Your Industry by Surfing the Radio Waves. So we're teaching people how to surf the radio waves, and this is part one of the BGCA, Business Growth Celebrity Academy.
That you're doing with Shamrock.
That's right.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Enjoyed watching you grow. I know the best is yet to come. Brandon Rhymes, follow this guy. He's the up-and-comer that's really already there and just doing big things.
Thanks, Craig.
All right, man.
I
Thanks for coming on the
appreciate
show.
it. Thank you.
More of The American Dream coming up next. The American Dream and I have been invited by San Diego's premier luxury realtor, a friend of our show, the Seth O'Byrne. And we're giving LA's leader in luxury real estate, Ben Bacal, a helicopter tour of what San Diego has to offer in the luxury real estate market from the sky. Buckle up. I've been traveling the entire country, launching the American Dream all across the United States, and in each market we isolate the elite realtors in every market. Today we did something fun. We brought Ben Bacal, who is the #1 agent for luxury up in LA.
So glad to be here.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. It has a $250 million listing right now, amongst many other. A great portfolio. And we got Seth O'Byrne, who you see on the show all the time, who is our expert out of San Diego. Of course, on his phone. But we're just touring America's finest city, maybe having a little in-air debate about LA and San Diego from two of the best nationwide. When you approach a luxury home and you're taking it to market, what are some of the strategies that help move that house?
I spend anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 a month on those luxury listings because everyone's on their phone.
Yep.
I want those listings, you know, viral on your phone. So that's what I implement. And of course, for the super high-end properties, we'll have a PR company come in and strategize and build stories around the property and try to get free editorials as much as we can.
Is there, obviously there's a lot of thought that goes into it, but it's not for sure what that property is going to sell for when you list it for 20, 30, 40 million, right? I mean, there's some guesswork there.
No, when you're in that 20 to 30 million dollar mark, you know that they're going to sell for pretty close to that. It's when you're pushing in that 40 to 250 stratosphere.
Yeah.
You know, then it's a bit different game, but. You know, the price per square foot has been, we're really price per square foot driven in Los Angeles. We're lucky because we have the comps to back it up. So you can say like a house down the street sold for $3,000 a foot or $2,500 a foot. Museum quality stuff is selling for about $2,500 a foot.
Share with me a story, an example of something you've moved recently.
Recently, we just a house for $48 million, and it's a New York buyer that came out and bought it. And then we have a lot of buyers from the UK that are venture capital, private equity. A lot of Chinese are buying, and then mostly it's domestic because the United Emirates dollar is pegged to the US dollar, and this the British thing. Everything's in flux. So right now it's really domestic. But I do advertise in like Camju and LuxuryRealEstate.com and Prestige MLS, and I put it in Mandarin. The listings I'll translate them, and also on YouTube I'll translate them. But essentially they're coming out here and they're hiring me, looking for their home of their dreams, and like the big listings, spending like $10,000 a month, pushing them so they're where their screens your house is going to be, right?
Yeah, so really, even though in some ways, obviously, luxury real estate has been known for being cutthroat, kind of to the opposite, you have to be collaborative with the other partners out there, right?
Yeah, you really have to, exactly. You got to be collaborative with your fellow associates, and you got to maintain that relationship. Getting exclusive listings, they're great, but often they trade hands really quickly. You get a 6-month listing, and it doesn't trade, and then you pass it off to the next guy, and then boom, it could sell, which is okay. It's just the name of the game, right?
Ben, you got any final remarks about San Diego?
Well, from the air, I really got a really terrific perspective. Thank you, Seth, for showing me all the different areas. They're beautiful. Those hillside, those cliffside properties were extraordinary. I couldn't believe what I saw. And the value that you get for beachfront property is exceptional. I'm looking to maybe buy something one day. That'd be cool.
Hope you enjoyed, and cheers to your American dream.
Well, as you know, the American Dream is a national program where we focus on business, the entrepreneurial spirit, overcoming adversity, finance, the market, all things that are relevant to empowering your American dream. But a big topic of conversation on this show is housing. So what we do is we integrate local, top-producing, award-winning realtors to cover a wide range of topics on that subject, different micro markets, different niche subject matter. Housing is such a big topic, so we're going to bring you a lot of information right now from some of the best in your market. Let's check out these interviews.
Welcome back to the American Dream. I'm excited to introduce our next guest to you. It's Susan Bryden. She is broker, associate, and realtor with RE/MAX. Great to have you a part of the show.
Thank you so much, Amy. I'm really happy to be here.
I'm looking forward to talking to you, and I want to dive in first on your opinion on what is taking place in the market there right now in your Denver area.
For the last couple of years, we've had this influx of people to the Denver market. It's almost crazy, and that's how a lot of our clients describe it. When you're driving down the highway, you see license plates from all other states. I've seen Alaska, Florida, New York, and the other day I even saw one from Japan. So we have so many people that are moving into our marketplace that we have clients that are customers and clients that are asking us, how do I actually manage to move when we have a shortage of properties on the market?
And you have to stay an expert and stay on top of what's going on moment by moment, which I know is a
Absolutely.
full-time job. I don't think people always understand how much goes into being a real estate expert like you do. So what strategies do you have that really help your clients and help people to have success and to see results?
Yeah, it's a great question. I partnered with Suzanne Sonmez, and we're both at RE/MAX Professionals, and the two of us together have over 350 transactions. So it's really about knowing the market conditions, and knowing where to go to find those opportunities for our clients. Just the other day, I had some folks that were wanting to move into the Denver area, and because of their particular situation, they needed to have a new build. And after talking to all of the builders, there were no actual ranch plans backing to open space. with a 30-day delivery available. They're all dirt builds. This is just the nature of the inventory situation that we have here. And so I gave them a nice tour. I sat down with them. Real estate is a business of relationships. So it's really about making that connection with your clients and finding out what it is that they really need. The other aspect of that is being an expert in the market so that you know where to go to potentially find that property for your clients. And that's what we did. We took a tour and I drove them into a neighborhood where a builder, a semi-custom builder, had one home left that was perfect and they're under contract. So we were very happy about that.
That is incredible, and it really is a relationship business. I'm so glad that you touched on that. And as you're helping buyers right now, I know that we have 2 listings that I really want to touch on that you've got right now, and I want to highlight those real quick. I want to start with 15962 Bridal Ridge Drive in Monument. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, this is a fabulous property. One of the things that we're seeing is a lot of the Denver residents are considering moving out of the area because prices have appreciated so much. This is would be a great property for one of those clients because it is a main floor master ranch plan with a walkout basement, completely finished. It backs to an open space and you've got incredible mountain views. It is down in Monument, which is about a 40-minute drive from Denver, south of us. And people can move from this marketplace, take their equity, roll it up, and purchase this house. So the condition of this house, it's better than a new build. It's that clean and nice.
Oh, and I know it's a great entertaining home, and it's in an excellent community with really great schools, so that's something that you can offer to a family. I know you have another one to talk about. We've got 6928 South Riverwood Way in Aurora. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that one?
You know, the demand for this particular neighborhood is really high right now. It's called South Shore, and it's located in Southeast Aurora near the Southlands Mall. And the Southlands Mall, when we're talking to our clients about what they want in a home, oftentimes in this market and today in particular, we're hearing people say we want to have a community. We want to be part of a community. And that's what this neighborhood exhibits. It's amazing that there's community activities, there's a rec center and a pool, there's walking paths. It's very close to the Aurora Reservoir, and this particular property has great finishes. It is, again, a ranch plan with a walkout basement completely finished and high-end finishes and designer upgrades. So it's a perfect home for people looking for that sort of ranch plan main floor master in that wonderful community of Southlands.
Well, this is great options for clients that you have, and I hope that our viewers reach out to find out about these properties, also to ask more questions about how you can help them strategically plan their move and know what's going on in the communities that they want to be in.
We would love that.
Thank you so much for being a part of the show today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Make sure and follow us on social media. Engage in the conversation at AmericanDreamNetwork.tv. We're here to answer any questions you have and empower your American dream, and we'll be right back with more.
Introducing S1 Connect by Synergy One Lending, a company committed to making your home buying experience easy and convenient. S1 Connect is the best way to simplifying your home buying experience so that you can get your dream home faster. Whether you're a baby boomer, a millennial, or a luxury home buyer, S1 Connect offers you the opportunity to receive real-time notifications about your home loan so that you're informed every step of the way. Apply for a loan from anywhere. Compare various loan scenarios to help determine which product best fits your needs. Track your home loan progress with real-time notifications. Safely and securely upload loan documents from your mobile device. And have instant access to your loan officer and real estate agent. Basically, we're all about speed, ease, and expertise at Synergy One, so download the S1 Connect app today. To learn more about S1 Connect, visit us at s1lending.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to find out everything we have going on at Synergy One Lending.
Our market is changing at a staggering rate. Our clients need business partners that can adapt. They need partners with ideas who are focused and persistent. And we're the company that understands their needs. Big isn't secure. Backing is secure. And we're backed by First American and Alliant National Title, the highest rated underwriters in our industry. We're the only title company that's also a for-profit marketing firm, and we're innovative to the max. We grew during the toughest market conditions since the Great Depression. We did it with innovation for our clients. We're clearly doing something right, and we'd like to share with everyone what we're all about, why what we do is special. We're strong enough to serve you and small enough to care. Talk to us, and you'll be impressed with what we can do for you.
Just heard from award-winning realtors about your marketplace. It's one thing to find your dream home. It's another thing to finance it. I've traveled the country to find the best mortgage experts in every city. You're going to hear from yours in a Mortgage Minute right now. Let's check it out.
Welcome back. We've got a great Mortgage Minute for you here. I have Michael Dye. He is a senior loan originator with Synergy One Lending. He's an expert. He's been doing this a long time, and he's going to give us some great answers right now. When I ask Michael, how much do our viewers need for a down payment?
You know, that's a really funny question. I was talking with a couple the other night while we were having dinner, and they had this misconception of putting 20% down that they were saving up for. And I started laughing. I go, there's so many other loan programs that are out there that are available for everybody. We have, you know, conventional loans that start with 3% down. We have FHA loans that are 3.5% down for a down payment. There's VA loans out there that are 100% financing, as well as USDA loans that are 100% financing. And we also have a bunch of different down payment assistance programs that we can get from cities and states and municipalities. So there's a lot of options for borrowers down there that don't really have to have that weird misconception of being 20% down payment that I need to save up for. We can really get them in a house today.
There really are so many great programs, and I'm glad that you're touching on this. I hope that our viewers ask those questions and really find out what the truths are and what great resources there are for them to have the American dream today. Thank you so much, Michael.
Oh, thanks a lot. Appreciate you having me, Amy. Have a great day.
All right, that's all for the American Dream. Thank you so much for checking us out. Remember, our goal is to educate, empower, and engage your American Dream. Don't forget, we love you to breathe oxygen into this message. Follow us on social media, and don't forget, we'll catch you next time. See you next week.